All right, what do you think?
I love it. I think she looks adorable.
Thanks for stopping by.
Wait till you see my whole outfit. Look at this.
Oh, why?
So, first up, I should probably say, Benny can't do this on any old car. I only work on select makes and models. But the work speaks for itself. I'm always looking to expand, but this is where we're at for now. First step is getting it ready. We give you the basic build, and everything else can go on top. Can't do any of the other work without that rebuild. After that, it's whatever you like. Interior, exterior, popping the hood, working the engine, opening the trunk, fitting it out. Sound good? Get it right from the list and come on back. We'll fix them too, but it's expensive. You don't want to get in no fender bender.
So I want to show you this. So you can actually change all kinds of stuff in the cars at Benny's Motorworks if they're on the list of cars that he can mess with. And in between the last time playing where that cutscene played and now, I actually don't know what the point is of these. Maybe it's just to show off your car. I'm not doing any of this right now.
Where is Benny's?
It's by the LD, right there. Zoom in. Nope, up. There's 2 LDs. So you can only do it with certain cars, though.
You think you can do it with this one?
I don't know. It had to be one that was on the list. I specifically looked this one up because I wanted to get this, which I'm going to show people. It's kind of a waste of money, but I think it's really cool. It's Princess Robot Bubblegum.
I think it's awesome.
Why are you burping and being gross and weird? Like, what are you doing over there?
Because I just had a snack.
And look, she shows up on the hood, too.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
I like that. What car is it?
The Sultan RS. I bought it for cheap, but then I had to rebuild it here for like 800 grand,
Jeez.
which is insane.
How'd you buy it for cheap? Did you get it off like the used website or something?
Yeah, you get it from like a crappy website.
Oh.
I don't remember which one, but a lot of the stuff that I want to use is locked right now.
Nuts.
So there's not really a lot I can do here, but I do still think it's really cool. Wait, look, if you add a spoiler, it has Humpy on it.
Really?
See on the side?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I like all the car customization. I wish that for all this car customization, they had like half of this in the single player.
I know.
Like, the car customization in single player is fun, but it's nothing compared to this.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. Black
Cute.
Mariachi bobblehead.
Oh, I wish I could have put an ornament in
Cute
my car. How
bobblehead.
come you can't
What
do
is
that
this,
at Los
LeBron?
Angeles Customs?
I don't know. It's just Benny's. Like, it's just for certain cars.
That's weird.
Look at that. Impotent
fun.
Rage.
Is there one for Princess Bubblegum?
Doesn't look like it.
What the heck?
I know. Wow. This is really in-depth. I'm actually impressed with this. I mean, it's very obviously just here so that you'll buy shark cards, because it's so expensive, but it's cool.
It's very cool.
I don't know. I love it. I love my car.
Yeah, I like the Princess Robot Bubblegum a lot.
I'm really happy with that. See, I wanted a different car that I could drive around and have fun with. So I'm actually really happy with this. There's apparently a few Princess Robot Bubblegum ones in the game, too. Like, for example, I know there's a plane that you can put it on. And there's a couple other cars, but I don't know how many. Hey, you kind of look like a hooker. I like it.
Will you invite me to your club?
I absolutely will, Jill. Were there ever clubs in your school?
Yeah.
Like official ones?
Yeah.
Did you ever join one?
No.
Okay, I didn't either.
I wasn't a big fan of that kind of thing.
Really? Were you
No.
antisocial?
Yeah, and also my parents would get mad at me for having to, like, go pick me up from school.
They would get mad at you for picking you up from school? Isn't that just a parental duty?
Yeah, they'd get mad at me and be like, well, why didn't you just take the bus? So eventually I just stopped caring. I mean, I tried to join drama club, and I was in that for a little while.
And you said people were bullies.
And then people were mean, so I just kind of quit.
I need to tell you about that. The drama kids in our school were such pricks, it's insane.
Yeah, drama kids are real pricks, and especially in high school. There was these people who were called, they were in musical. That was the drama club in my high school, it was musical. And they were such dicks, and they were so mean. And there was, like, a special special thing where, like, you could get into this class called the Singers, and it was, like, the highest up singing class you could get in. It was only for the best singers ever. And, like, those people would be mean to all of the other people who were in, like, the lower choirs because they were the best.
I feel like the teachers, if they found out about that, should have just kicked each of those kids out.
No, this was the teacher that we're pretty sure was inviting, allegedly, girls into his office, allegedly, after school, allegedly.
What, to have sex?
Allegedly.
Did that ever come out?
I don't know, but I know he invited girls to his office, allegedly, after school, and saw it happen.
Oh, weird.
And isn't that kind of weird?
Not really giving a great name to male teachers there.
No.
What's this? Oh, a street dealer. Yeah, unfortunately, too, there's like a really big stigma. I think I might have said it in a previous part with male teachers about that stuff, too.
Yeah.
You know, like where people think you go into teaching to be with high school girls.
I definitely,
You think it's possible that this person was one of those people?
I definitely allegedly think that they were one of those people, yes. And they didn't like me because I guess I wasn't pretty enough and didn't sing good enough. So I didn't get invited to the office.
I think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh dang it, I couldn't get groomed.
Well, you know what I mean, though? Like, that, it felt like that teacher was also always targeting me and wasn't very nice to me, and eventually, I just, halfway through the year, I was like, fuck this teacher, and I stopped going to the class, and I started going to study hall and skipping that class, like, for the rest of the year. And then I remember one time he came to the study hall to look for me, so I hid behind my backpack, and he didn't see me.
What if he did see you?
Oh, well, if he did, he didn't say anything.
Sorry, I had to move something.
And then I got an F.
What, in choir?
Yeah.
Why didn't they let you drop it?
Once it got to a certain point in the year, you can't drop classes anymore.
Oh. But you would have gotten an F anyway if he was just targeting you.
Yeah.
So, like, what would have been the point of going?
Exactly. So I just stopped caring.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I mean, not that you stopped caring, I get that.
Yeah, that guy sucked. I hated him.
I kind of did that with yearbook class. I still passed, but I didn't want to go anymore because, here, we're going to sell this. Larger sales may require multiple vehicles. I didn't want to go anymore because the teacher was just rude and micromanaging. It wasn't like your thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that they were kind of a jerk.
Yeah, I've had teachers who were rude, too. I dropped this one math class to go to a different one.
Right? Because the buyer...
This doesn't matter. He's just telling us to take the bikes.
I dropped one math class to go to a different one, I think my freshman year, because the guy that was running the math class, the teacher, his teach style was, let's yell at everyone all the time, no matter what. Just yell at them. And it gave me panic attacks, like the amount of yelling that he did. So
Well, part of that's because you had a lot going on at home, too.
Yeah.
Like, I know your parents were going through, like, kind of a divorce thing, and then there was a lot of...
Yeah, there was some bad times.
There was a lot of fighting, and...
So I dropped that class, and I went to the only other class that was open for algebra, which was, like, the one that kids made fun of the other kids for going to, because it was called the stupid kid class. But really, I don't remember what it was
Did
called.
teachers not police this stuff?
No. I think it was like it was CP or something. It was the lower...
Uh-oh!
It was the lower algebra class, okay? Like, for the below average students.
I was gonna say, which way are you going?
I'm actually glad that I took that one instead, because I was with this teacher who I had as a 5th grade teacher too, and she was very nice, and she helped me learn algebra in a way that I actually understood, whereas I don't think I would have gotten the same amount of learning from the meaner teacher.
No, probably not, because they probably didn't care as much if people learned.
And I also had a friend in that one class that I went to, so I actually enjoyed going to that class and enjoyed learning in it, you know?
Yeah, well, so when I was in high school, everybody was pushing to do AP classes, which was advanced placement.
Yeah, people were pushing to do that in my classes, too.
And sad story, by the way, the kid who I talked about before froze to death, you know, as a teenager. He did all these PSEO classes to get ahead in college and then died in college.
That's sad.
Isn't it?
That's really sad.
So not to say, like, oh, don't try to get ahead because you'll die, but, like, it was kind of ironic in a really sad way.
Like, it kind of felt like a waste.
Yeah, it felt like he was, like, such a nice, fun guy. And then he went into all this PSEO stuff, and I think that's why he started buying drugs, is because he went into college before he was an adult. And then he was, I think, buying drugs from college kids.
A lot of people buy drugs, too, to try and take the edge off of, like, all of the stress and depression that they're feeling.
Yeah, he was he was a kind person, but he was very clearly depressed. And I think that he put all this pressure on himself and then ended up starting buying drugs around that time when he went to college. And then drugs ruined his life, and alcohol ruined his life, and then he died because he got so intoxicated that he got lost out in a snowstorm.
And then fell in a ditch and nobody ever found him.
He froze to death. Then they found him later. And it was honestly horrifically sad because he was such a good... It sounds like, oh, he couldn't have been a good person, he was doing drugs. But it's like, I feel like that's such a simplified way to look at things. And I hear people talk like that.
You told me you went to his funeral and his dad was like crying over his casket saying he didn't know what to do now. And it really broke my heart.
It was genuinely just horrifically tragic.
Because that was his parents' only kid.
It was awful. And I feel a little bit like the pressure that our school put on kids, along with the pressure that like just schools in the area put on kids in Minnesota to like get ahead. Like, oh, you started college early, you'll save money. Like, do this, do that, do this. It's like, I feel like that's part of what killed him.
They put that kind of pressure even in my school in the shitty area that I lived in. And that was partially why I got so depressed, is like the stuff going on at home, my lack of friends, and lack of people liking me or being nice to me at school.
Well, Jill, I would have liked you, even though you annoy the crap out of me
sometimes. You're very nice. And then just like all of the pressure that there was, it's just, I kind of gave up. Mm-hmm. And I stopped. There was at one point where I just kind of stopped going to school and like dropped out, and that's when I got admitted to the special school that I talked about, the alternative school. Mm-hmm. And I actually was able to do well in that because it was flexible for my mental health and wasn't so much pressure anymore. Mm-hmm. And they were actually encouraging and wanted to teach me. And
they wanted you to pass, but they didn't float you.
Yeah. And I guess it just made me feel better to finally have people that felt like they were on my side rather than like just shoving me along, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I genuinely do feel a little bit like the shoving kids along thing is one of the reasons why that kid died, you know, as a young man. I mean, I guess he wasn't a kid anymore. He died at 19, 20-ish. But, he wasn't a well-informed adult. Like, he was a new adult.
I also was, like, really nervous about all the fact that, like, like him, you're probably thinking at the time, like, what am I going to do with my life? Am I going to become a doctor? Do I have to, like, get all these really good grades?
This is why you aim for failed YouTuber.
True. To get into, like, a super good college, like, I'm sure these were the things that went through his head, too, and, like, why he was so scared and depressed and upset is because, like, a lot of times you're in that position where, like, you're going to get out of school and you have to pick what you're going to do right away. And I couldn't pick. I was scared. I didn't want to do any of that stuff. I didn't want to go to college. Mm-hmm. So instead I chose a different life, and I decided to get married and move away.
You want me to invite you to the assassination?
Yeah.
I don't understand why...
Who are we assassinating?
I don't know. Someone from Martin. You remember earlier he called me and said, get rid of people who are mean to me?
Mm-hmm. Because he's a little big puss?
No, because he's an honest businessman.
True.
Alright, confirm settings. I say we try this one on normal. Do you know how hard it is to find a good translator, one with a solid grasp on every regional dialect in South America? Okay, wait. Invite you. And a strong stomach, and then before you can say extraordinary rendition, the IAA stick him on a plane to their favorite black site. I don't want any loose ends. Get to the airport, terminate him, and don't lead the cops back to me. Mm-hmm. So, are you needing more lives? Do you need this on easy?
I should be okay.
Do you want to try it on easy?
No, let's try it on this first.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
So, basically we have to get there, assassinate the guy for him, and then get out. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it's at the airport. Are they going to start us here and then we have to drive there, or?
I don't know.
No, we didn't start... Where are we? My car's not here. Oh, wait, no, my car is here. Just over there.
Whose car do you want to take?
I'm taking mine.
Okay.
You want to take yours, or you want to get in mine?
Get in.
Let's say it's 3 miles away.
Do you like my outfit?
I do. I told you already. You look like a hooker.
I know, I'm really into it.
They have him on an armored jet. Every cop in the city is on standby. Don't let them see you coming.
Oh, I won't let them see me coming.
No, they'll never see me coming because I'm not for men.
My sexed up lesbian's the only one who gets to see that.
Oh my, ride forever.
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to do this? Are we going to just blow up the plane?
My character only likes you because you're rich.
Oh, seriously?
I'm just kidding.
That's mean.
Get it because she's got gold digger on her back?
I get it. Probably doesn't like me for my driving.
No, she likes you for your driving.
So, what do you want to try to blow it up? Do you want to try to steal it? We could steal the plane and then, like, you know, suicide bomb it.
That'd be hilarious.
And, like, jump out.
That would be insane. Let's do that.
Okay.
That sounds really funny.
Let's see if we can steal it.
Okay. I like that it says on the back, fuckaroo.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny?
Is it supposed to be like, fuck you?
Kind of, yeah. But it's also supposed to be kind of like Subaru or something.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like a parody, like everything in this game. Hopefully...
I really like Princess Robot Bubblegum.
I know. I love... So that side's destroyed. I love this livery on this car, the paint job.
I thought it was called livery, and I was like wondering why they would call it a liver.
I would like to... It's not. I would like to get the other ones that have it too, but I think maybe my next big purchase might be the penthouse suite at the casino.
Oh.
But I'm not sure yet.
Depending on how much money we get from this job, I might be able to afford that.
Yeah, you might. I don't know. And I want to look up what the difference is between the different versions, because I want to get the customizable one, but like...
That one's only like 1.5 million.
Yeah, but what if it's not very customizable and then you spend 1.5 million and it's garbage, and then you might as well have gotten like the $2 million one?
Maybe we should Google it.
That's what I'm saying, is I think we have to look into it.
Papa, will you Google it for me?
Because I don't want to waste $1.5 million in this game. That's a lot. Alright. So this is the airport. Have you gone silent on me? You don't want to talk?
We're playing Silent Jill.
Got it. So do you think... I had a question for you. Oh, unless you want a lot of unwelcome attention, I suggest you find a quiet way into that hangar.
Okay. Well, why don't we just walk in?
Yeah, is he already on the jet?
I don't know. Looks like there's a lot of red.
Huh.
And if Disney taught me anything, red is bad. Oh yeah, look, that's the jet.
No, it's not.
It's not? Oh, never mind.
The jet is over in there.
It's in the Devon Western hangar?
How do we find a quiet way into the hangar? Is this guy coming to, like, look at us?
Yeah, I think he's coming to look. He's looking, and he's not liking what he's seeing.
Well, he's going that way.
Oh, good, good.
So, just a second. Is he coming this way? Oh!
No! How do we know which one's the target? Are they gold, like in Assassin's Creed?
They are in the plane.
Can you believe since this game came out, there's been like 25 Assassin's Creed games that came out?
No.
And this one still doesn't even have 6.
So, do you see the cones down there? The vision cones?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to avoid those.
Okay.
Completely. And I'm trying to get to the plane, okay? So just kind of follow me.
Stealth.
We're stealthing it.
We're stealth. We are stealth.
How would they not see us?
This is Solid Snake.
How would they not see this?
I don't know, maybe they're interested in these 2 crazy women walking up to them like this. I mean, I would be.
Okay, I'm going this way. Are you coming?
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
Let me get in first. Get in, get in. Can you get in?
I got it.
Okay, go, go, go. Oh, go. Are you alive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is the guy still in the plane?
Yes.
Oh, good. Do we have a parachute?
I sure hope so, don't you?
I don't know.
I sure hope we do.
Well, we might be the same kind of people from another part of the world that like to do things with planes and die during said things.
Oh my gosh. Is that him in the back?
Yeah, I think so. I think that might be.
You're looking pretty hot.
Thank you.
Yeah, look over
You
here
are
at me.
too.
Yeah, see I'm driving?
Yeah.
I'm a woman of many talents.
You are. You need like a handy while you're doing this?
Yeah, I could show, you have to get down in, under the dash and start eating
Oh my.
for me to decide to crash.
Dinner time.
So, let's put this up.
Look,
Oh.
you can like see us sitting in the plane if you move the camera to the front.
How do you put up the... There we go, the landing gear. Alright, so now we're going to drive that up as high as we can. And looks like none of the police know where we are.
Good.
And then what I wanted to do is have us land somewhere like over near the mountain, you know?
Yeah. Near the Vinewood sign.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, the cops can get to the Vinewood sign.
Oh.
They've taken a plane up there and killed me before. Or,
Yeah, they have.
yeah, not a plane, you know what I mean.
A car.
Car, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's like go somewhere where there's not like a good road. No good roads.
Well, there's these mountains.
Yeah.
And if we landed on this one, then we'd be close enough that we wouldn't
Yeah.
need a car. Alright, are you ready to jump out?
Yeah, how do I jump?
You press Y.
I press Y, okay.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it now. Did you jump?
Yeah. How do I open my parachute?
A.
Okay. I can see my character's panties.
Really?
I'm looking up her skirt.
I'm looking for the plane. Is that it down there?
I hope that guy doesn't know how to drive a plane.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of concerned now.
Me too.
It's not going down. Wait, no, it looks like it's going down.
It looks like it's going down. You had it high up in the air, you know?
You think that's all it was?
It's gonna take a minute.
Okay, so try to land over on the mountains. I'm heading this way.
Okay.
Looks like we got him. It blew up.
Yeah.
So I'm going over here. You see where I am?
Yeah.
And then we just have to avoid the police.
Not the po-po.
Well, that went pretty well.
I think so.
Seemed like they didn't really know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
We got in. We took the plane. The guy got 9/11.
Yeah, and we
And-
didn't even have to die while doing it.
Nope. So now we just... Oh, I lost him. Did you?
Yes. Now what do we do?
Now we beat it.
Oh, good.
That was it.
Pass. 22.
That was a decent amount of money, right? Not a ton,
What's
but...
JP? Is that like Japan points?
Yeah, if you get enough of those, they'll get mad at you like they did at the Yazuke guy. They're just mad that he had a lot of Japan points. They're like, hey, those are ours!
Hi, Cosmo! Boop. Boops for Cosmo!
Alright, I'm gonna leave this. That was fun. I actually liked that one.
Yeah, that was fun. I liked it a lot,
It
right,
wasn't
mister?
even that hard.
No.
Although the stealth in this game is pretty bad.
It is
I
pretty
kind
bad.
of hope that it's better in whatever, whatever they do next. Obviously GTA 6, but whatever their online is, I hope it has better stealth than that.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
Because that was garbage. Can you imagine just walking right in?
I know! And they all would have saw you. Maybe all of them have the same vision you do, but they weren't wearing their glasses.
That makes sense, like me in real life.
Yeah.